When talking about parallel and perpendicular lines, we often use symbols as shortcuts when we're talking about them. This symbol here, these two vertical lines, means A is parallel to B, and it indicates that these two lines, the lines A and B, run parallel to each other. The second symbol, this upside down T, means perpendicular. So A is perpendicular to B, and it indicates two lines that form a right angle. So when they're perpendicular, they form a right angle to each other. So if you were to take a card and put it there, it's going to form that corner point. Okay, so example 1. The graph of y equals 1/3 x minus 2 is shown in the figure below. Graph a parallel line, so this means parallel, so graph a parallel line through the point 0, 1 and write its equation. Now I've already done this. So the point 0, 1 is this point right here. And you see I've drawn a parallel line to the original black line that was right there. So when we write an equation for it, we need to do y equals mx plus b. So we need the slope. So for the slope, we go up 1 and over 1, 2, 3 to that point. So our slope is 1/3 times x, and then the y-intercept is positive 1, so plus 1. B, graph another parallel line through the point -2, 2. So here's the point -2. Oops. Through the point -2, 2. It looks like we actually got the point -3, 2 drawn in right there. That was already there. I did not do that. So we'll just change this to -3, 2. So, and write its equation. So when I draw this line, you see it right there. My slope again is up 1 over 1, 2, 3 to this one. So y equals 1/3 x. And then the y-intercept is 1, 2, 3. So plus 3. So take a minute. Notice that in these parallel lines, they all have a slope of 1/3. All right, so example 2, we're going to try and do this with a perpendicular. The graph of y equals -2/3 x plus 1 is shown in the figure, not at the right, but below. We'll put below there. Graph a line through the point 0, -2, which is this one right here. We want a perpendicular line to it and write its equation. Now that's not quite as easy to do, but I thought if we use this card, we could do that. So you can kind of see this is coming here. And let's extend this on out a little bit. Let's see. And come on out. Now, I don't know how perfectly I did this, but we want to write its equation. So again, we need to figure the slope, and we're going to go up 1, 2, 3 and over 1, 2 to this point. So we're going to get the slope 3/2 x, and the y-intercept is -2, so -2. Now we're going to do the same thing with the point -3, -1. Okay, that one's in the right spot. So we'll again do the same thing, and we'll draw this line here. Let's see if I make sure I get that good. And let's draw this. I missed a little bit, but I'm close. I'm close. And do this. And again, we want to write the equation. So the slope is up 1, 2, 3 and over 2. So y equals 3/2 x, and then the y-intercept is 2, so plus 2. Now this time, notice, let's compare these slopes. -2/3, and these are both, these perpendicular lines are both 3/2. So what do you notice about this and that? They are reciprocals, but this is also negative and this is positive, which is going to lead us to this next page, which is going to talk about this. The lines are parallel if their slopes are equal. The lines are perpendicular if the slopes are opposite, reciprocals. And the lines are called neither if they are neither parallel nor perpendicular. So if neither one of the things above is true, then they're going to be neither. So this is going to say to find the slopes of the line and classify it as parallel, perpendicular, neither. Here M is 3. Here M is 3. So these lines are parallel. M is 2/3. M is 3/2. These are reciprocals, but they're not opposites, so they are neither. I'll use an N for that next time. C, M is 5/7. M is -7/5, so they are opposites and they are reciprocals. So these are perpendicular. Here, M is 4. M is -4. They are not equal, and they are also not reciprocals. So these they'll have to be a neither. X is 3 and X is 5. Now we have to think a little bit harder about this. X is a vertical line, so this has an undefined slope, and this also has an undefined slope. So vertical lines look just like the symbol for parallel, and they are parallel. And then if I have Y is 2, which is a horizontal line, and X is 3, which is a vertical line, you can kind of see that they're going to end up being perpendicular on that.